Hey everyone, Terry here. Um, so I say hey everyone, I could be just talking to myself. Hope I'm not. I hope people start caring about our nation enough to start making videos like this and start demanding um, something more. More out of their representatives, um, and not just demanding more, but giving ideas, coming up with solutions for the representatives. Um, let's give them directions. Let's give them our ideas, and hopefully they're good enough that they'll actually um, try to implement some of these things. So today I wanted to talk about a touchy subject, homelessness. Um, a lot of people think homeless people are just drug addicts, whatever. Um, I'm not going to go into that. Um, I want to kind of go at an engineering level and saying, let's try to engineer the problem out. So my thought process is on this. Um, we give a lot of federal aid, a lot of money, in other countries. We should be able to do something for the American people. That's not going to be a huge drain to the American people. And again, we didn't get into this overnight. We're not going to get out of it overnight. So I'm not going to. We're not going to give a house to every homeless person out there today. This is more putting in the foundation that's going to help homelessness in the future and also prop up the housing market. So here's my thoughts. So here we go. My thought process is on this. Um, I talked about a mutual fund in another one of my videos about investing taxpayer money. So watch that, and this is kind of piggybacks off of that idea. So this mutual fund is investing taxpayer money, um, and every American citizen child that's born, their parents are going to get a tax credit. Let's just use a hypothetical number of $5,000, okay? Just hypothetical. Um, and this tax credit is invested into that mutual fund for that child when it's born. American citizen, okay? Keep in mind, American citizen. You know, um, and I'm not. We'll get to immigration in another video, okay? We'll tackle that on a different video because I do have thoughts on that. So, okay, so every child um, gets this tax credit and it's invested in this mutual fund, and they can't touch it. They can't. It's put in there and it's invested from the day they're born. Now, that being said, um, it is a tax credit, and the parents are going to pay that back um, through from their tax returns or through their taxes. Um, you know, just I mean, what parent wouldn't do that if they were capable of it to help their child? So they pay that back in throughout the years as that on their tax returns. Call it a minuscule tax, and again, we don't want to make it burdensome. Okay, most people, I believe, get a tax return. So and we'll span it across, let's say, 18 years. Okay, 18 years to pay this child can't touch it, um, and it's invested, and it accrues interest, and by the time they reach 60 years old, then they can pull it out. Well, hopefully by then, they'll be able to buy their own house. So at that point in time, they pull it out, they buy a house. Um, it is taxed, pre-taxed. I'm saying because the the parents pay it back. So this child gets at the age of 60 gets this money and they get to purchase a house. That's just my idea. We should be able to do this for our children. Why haven't we? To me, it's time we start thinking outside the box. Um, and then if you see a homeless guy after this has been in place, he's 60 years old, and it's like, oh, what'd you do with your your tax benefit? Oh, I spent it on drugs. Well, I'm sorry. um, Probably a poor life choice, you know. So, what do you guys think? Um, Please let me know. Let's let's pull together. Let's start giving ideas. I know there's a lot of videos out there pretty funny, and there's a lot of people that um, and I like watching the fun videos too myself, but it's time we start investing in the future of our kids. It's time that we start making a difference in this nation so our children will have a better place to grow up. We're not going to fix it overnight, I keep saying that, but we can put in uh, the foundation that will fix it in a lifetimes. We didn't get here overnight. We're not going to get out of it overnight. But let's make this place, make the United States the greatest nation in the world. Let's put in the foundation that's going to make the United States the best it can be for our children. So, I know there's a lot of great ideas out there. I know I'm not the smartest person out there, but this is just an idea I came up with. Let's put our ideas out there. Let's share them and get these ideas out there. And if you think it's a great idea, well then share it. Let's let's we put Justin Bieber. Nothing against him. Made him famous. He got a good voice. But let's let's band together and make this place an amazing place for our children. Let's give them homes. I believe a simple investment into our children when they're first born um, is a wise choice. And I believe investing taxpayer money um, is a wise choice. So, who's with me?